Yo, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my platforms. My name is Anati, aka Anati Punditry Podcast. What a week, man! What a week! What a week has been. Everything has gone up and downs of the football fraternity. We are not happy as usual after losing Enzo Maresca, man. Is still on us, he's still in our thoughts, but we pray may he find a better place, a better team, that he may come back to our screens again. Yeah. And it seems this week the owners of the clubs have decided they are not giving up about anything, so they are just sacking these managers left, right and center. Because today I went to sleep and wake up and my sources were indicating that Amorim, oh, I didn't expect Amorim to be sacked. For sure, I didn't. And it didn't show any signs of him being sacked today. But it is what it is. And he's gone. So they are still working on the predecessor or whoever is going to come to take after him. And before that, I think they're going to get an interim. And they've suggested some names. I think Darren Fletcher is one of them, and maybe he may be the favorites of all the people who have sent an application of being interims of Manchester United. But the problem, you can now tell the problem is past the coaches and the players. The problem is the structures of these two clubs, because before this thing happening, I saw, because now let me now break this thing down. Blue Cop Investments owns another club in France called Strasbourg, right? And the Strasbourg coach, who's gonna be the new coach of Chelsea Football Club, the fans there didn't want that guy to leave, so they were protesting. We don't want this guy to leave. But you see, the structures of Chelsea and the structures of Strasbourg align because the owners are the same. Yeah, it's just a project to make profit. It's not a project to win or only win a couple, but it's a project to make profit to the owner. The owner is in business. Now the rift comes because a club like Chelsea Football Club was built on a winning spree and cup taking, joyous moments, and let's say winning at all. Chelsea was not built on to be a profitable club. Chelsea was never built to be a profitable club. It was never supposed to be a profitable club. But Egbali now is turning Chelsea structures because he's the new boss and he bought the club. So he has every power to do whatever he's doing. But now the problem is we've been fed other type of things rather than what he wants to feed us now. We are people who are glorious every time. We want to see glory. We thrive in glory. Chelsea as a football club was molded on glory. Roman Abramovich is like the great grandfather of that club, who had money and gave everything that a son wants. You want a yacht? I'll give you a yacht. You want an aeroplane? I'll give you an aeroplane. What do you want for you to perform in school? You say, I need a new bag, father. I need a geometrical set. I need a new rubber. I need a pair of pencils. I need 12 boxes of pens. I need sugar. I need like pebbles. You name it, everything that you name it. And your father doesn't say no to whatever you want. He gives you and he tells you, whatever I want from you is one thing. Give me a number one. And you get everything that you want. So us as football fans of Chelsea Football Club, that's what we were given. And our purpose was to turn up and support this club to the fullest. And the players will give us what we have or what we want. Yeah? The same thing with Manchester United. Ineos owns a club in France. I think it's Nice, Nice, or GW Nice, I think. I'm not sure. The same thing. They are fighting the structures there. They are fighting the structures. The structures that are destroying Manchester United currently is the structures that are destroying OG Nice. Because it's the same person, same ideology that is selling, same structures. They want the clubs to be profitable. For us, we are glorious people. We've been built on. Manchester is a glorious club. You cannot go there to start and make it a profitable club. It will not give you that. The only thing Manchester and Chelsea are aligned to is expenditures. Balance the expenditures. We don't care about the profits. That's the reason you will sack these coaches left, right, and center. They tell you we are not coaches, we are managers. We don't want to coach. A coach is someone who will get information from an above person on what to do. A manager manages everything. From the medical team, kit managers, he manages all of them, inclusive chefs, everything. The manager is in charge. He says what to do at what time. But these clubs has been turned into, now the medical staff has so much power on a manager. It's not gonna give results. It's not gonna give results. Okay, and then Chelsea played Manchester City. Yeah, we stepped on the pitch with less, not really less players, but our best players. Some of them were missing. We missed Cucurella, we missed Sanchez, we missed Caicedo. Yeah, but I'm super happy with Callum on how he managed the game. First half, we were not excellent. We were not excellent. Man City were all over us. But I was so happy on how Callum managed to read the game, and he knew exactly what to do with the subs. Kudos, man. Kudos. The only problem I had was when he subbed Estevao. Estevao is more productive than Pedro Neto. If it's not a goal or an assist, Pedro Neto is bullshit. Estevao can take a player one-on-one. He can draw a foul. He can draw a penalty. He can score. He can assist anytime in the game. But that aside, he read that game so properly that he introduced Andre Santos. And if you want to notice the difference of that game was Andre Santos. Andre Santos gave so much room to Enzo Fernandez and Reece James to be more in charge of the midfield because he covered them. He sat right behind them and he gave them a lot of room for them to play. I was so happy with Callum. That is a tactical sub. That was a tactical sub. When he made the sub of João Pedro and brought in Liam Delap, I was skeptical. But again, he showed me what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. And the instructions that he gave Liam Delap were so precise. Okay? So precise. Go in there, hold the play, turn and run to the box. That's exactly what he did. For the first time, I saw Liam Delap. Since he got to Chelsea, that's what I saw. I rank it. I will rank it on. It is his best moment or best game he played in the Chelsea shirt. I was so happy with him. The way he turned, the way he bullied the defenders, it was so breathtaking to see him turn, to see him do that. I would want her to build it more on that. That's what a striker does. I was so impressed with him. Callum, I was so happy when he noticed Acheampong was so excellent. He kept, that boy is so excellent. He literally, there's a ball he gave to Haaland and he tracked it back and he made a tackle that was so outstanding. I was so happy. Listen, Reece James for the hands down, man. Hands down to this motherfucker. Hands down to a captain, bro. Kudos, man. That's a captain performance. For the second time, he goes into midfield and he bosses again. Against Bernardo Silva, against the mighty Rodri, and against Chucky. He bossed them out. He comes out with the man of the match. That's a performance. He was not to his best in the first half, but in the second half, when he was given now the room to play and make tackles and do whatever he likes doing, that's what I say, bro. The only thing we need to do is we need one centre back this January. I've seen how Man City is moving to McGahey. There's no problem about that. We can go to Dortmund. Dortmund has, they have a number 4 or 5. If we give money, we get that ball. Or we go for Pacho. He's excellent. We need someone who can stand with Chalobah. When Colwill comes back, we need people who will be competitive in that position. We're gonna outcash on Tosin. Tosin is a good leader, but a poor player. He's a good leader, attributes of a good leader, but a poor player. Not really a poor player, he's an average player. Okay? Tosin is an average player. He can't give you what a champion can give you. But he will give you something else. That's leadership. He knows how to bring these boys together. He knows. He knows how to talk to them. He knows what to say at what time. He knows. His attributes are the sources inside the dressing room are saying he's the glue. He's binding these boys together. So you can throw shade, you can throw him. He's not a good player. Yes, he's an average player. So we should not expect anything to change on Tosin. But they should keep him on the bench there. We call him on different games because he has his role. He has a role that is playing in that team, not on the pitch but outside the pitch. We can't see it. Yeah. So midweek there is games. There is the only game I'll talk about is because there is an outbreak of coaches being sacked. I'll not be a doomed prophet or a false prophet if I say come Thursday, if Arsenal annihilate Liverpool, Ancelotti will be the next person to leave the Premier League. I don't know how, but if Liverpool get beaten or annihilated seriously, Ancelotti, you will have to forgive us. You'll have to join Maresca, Amorim, and many more others to come. Yeah? That's what I think. And then the AFCON is still going on. People are showcasing skills. I've seen Nigeria versus Mozambique. Man, Renildo is a hell of a player, bro. That defender, it could be 6 or 7. But the more they came, the more he cut those threats and it's exceptional. The only thing that I was not happy with is Osimhen, you are a professional footballer. Osimhen, you are an icon. Osimhen, more kids are watching you. Osimhen, more kids want to be like you. I don't know you in person. That's a story for another day. I would want you to play for Chelsea because we don't have a striker. But regulate your temper. You have a temper like mine. I'm not a player. I'm allowed to have that temper. Yeah? If your fellow teammate does a thing that you don't like and you are in a championship of that stature or magnitude, you don't throw tantrums. You go to him and tell him, man, I've seen you are in a better place to pass that ball to me. When you get the next chance, please slot the ball for me. Silently. Nobody will notice. Trust me, look, man, has has the biggest IQ to understand what we tell him rather than shout to him. We don't know what you are saying, but your gesture, your body language was saying something else. Lookman has given you 2 assists. He gave you 2 scoring opportunities that you took. You take it out of your hunger or you wanted a hat trick. It's not a bad thing for a striker, but there is a way you could have expressed that. You could not have shown the world what you are. That's your character now. And then after the game, you walk straight to the tunnel. You couldn't even go and shake those people's hands when you annihilated them. You killed them on the pitch. It's wrong. It's not unprofessional. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this. God bless you. God give you whatever you desire for. See you on another one. Thank you.